Hey guys, Zero Hero here. We're going to go over the updated leveling guide with the changes from the update. With the Warzone update, the way that we manage our experience it's different, but it's still important. The goal is still to become as strong as possible by promoting and upgrading the units and the buildings that have the greatest impact on your gameplay. Some people are really excited that there are no level caps for the war zones anymore and automatically assume you can just upgrade anything whenever you choose. The problem with that is that your player level and your command center level directly affect how difficult it'll be to farm for the components that you need. So with the update, you can only attack and receive resources and components from players 10 levels below you. So, attacking players of a lower level works for gaining metal quickly, but attacking players of a higher level, especially of a higher command center level, will allow you to collect the components that you need for your next tier of units. So you need to be as strong as possible at a command center level 5 to defeat a command center level 6, and so on and so forth. So it's important to note that the higher level command center that you have, the higher tier crits that you'll be able to win. Not only that, but your command center level will determine the difficulty of the Monday boss raids. Currently, those are awarding sniper and Zeus blueprints, as well as the criticals and equipment for those. So the simplest rule to follow would be to only upgrade your unit buildings when you have all the components you need to fully promote those troops once you unlock them from upgrading. But to break it down, for Tier 2, level 34 is the new quote-unquote level cap, I suppose. And so pinned in the T2 channel, we'll have the list of the maximum allowable levels for all the buildings to reach this level with the strongest troops possible. But I'm going to go over each of the buildings and explain more about how to decide when it's time to upgrade each of them. So starting with the command center, Command Center 5 is unlocked at player level 25. But remember that having a Command Center level 5 means that it'll be a more difficult boss raid, and at player level 25, the difficulty of the daily raids goes up. So until you have enough crits to promote your Humvees to at least level 5, you should hold off upgrading to a Command Center level 5, because the PKs just don't cut it with the increased difficulty level. So that's the Command Center. Now, with the Global Ops, this overhaul is, I love it. I think it's fantastic. Being able to attack with the the FOBs that you deploy are just insane. So this is like top priority. So at a Command Center level 4, I believe you can get it to a Global Ops level 3 still. And at that level, you're going to want to max all of the FOBs that you deploy. Now, what's really cool about the FOBs is that the units that are deployed are of the same level and have the same level equipment that your units have. They're just buffed by the percentages, noted in the FOBs here. So, my infantries get 25% health, and my choppers get 300% health, and the tanks get 25% damage. So an important thing to note for going beyond a Global Ops level 4 is when you upgrade. Now I didn't do this, and this is something that I learned is so my chopper level 4 is deploying the Guardians. Now I don't have any crits for those, so those are only at level 1. Now they're still pretty comparable to the Cobras at level 10, but I would recommend holding off upgrading that one in particular just until you have the criticals to upgrade that. It'll make that particular FOB much stronger. after the global ops, the next thing you're going to want to think about is your defense platforms. Now, for a command center level 4, you only need the platforms to be level 4. And for a command center level 5, the platforms can be level 5. And of course, you're going to want to max each of the individual turrets on them. And with the update, what they did change was, so the cost to upgrade the platform itself increased, but the cost of the individual turrets themselves decreased. And they added a cost of thorium beyond Command Center level 5. So after that, as far as base defense goes, is the barriers. So with a Command Center level 4, you don't need anything more than a level 2. It's just save the experience to use for your units first, and then once you hit the Command Center level 5, you can bump them up to level 4. So I have all mine upgraded to level 4 here. Metal factories are still a waste of experience. So ideally, you'd only want to have them at level 1. Probably most of you have them upgraded higher than that. Just don't upgrade them anymore. I mean, you get all the metal that you need from events and the Warzone, PvP. It's so unbelievably easy to collect metal. Don't waste the experience on them. But metal storage, on the other hand, is important. With the FOB overhaul, you're going to want to make sure that you have enough capacity to be able to scrap and move and redeploy all of those FOBs immediately. So be conscious of that. So I think with a Command Center level 4, you need them at like level 3. Command Center level 5, you need them at like level 5. And I've got my Command Center at level 6 now, so I have 3 of them at level 6 and 1 at level 7. And that gives me a little bit over the capacity that I need to scrap and redeploy them. Oil pumps, with the contestable zone boosts, the pumps take priority over the storage units themselves. So with a Command Center level 4, you're going to want your pumps to be a level 4. With a Command Center level 5, you want your pumps to be level 5. With a Command Center 6, you want your pumps to be 6. So that's pretty easy. And with the storage, the same thing. With your storage, with a Command Center level 4, you'll want the storage to be level 4. With a Command Center level 5, you want the storage to be 5. With a Command Center level 6, I suppose you can bump them up to 6. I am holding off on that. I'm still trying to figure out whether or not I want to upgrade those first or my M270s. I'm not really sure how I'm going about that, but I suppose taking them to level 6 wouldn't be too big of an issue, depending on whether you can attack the players, and your troops will allow you to attack players with upgrading those. So thorium storage and the thorium harvester. So the harvester is new with the update. Before, thorium storage was a waste, and below Command Center level 6, it still is. You don't need to be able to store that much, and you can go over capacity relatively easily through the events and the daily raids, and I'm not sorry, not the daily raids, but the daily crates and all that. So, but the harvester becomes more important with Command Center level 6 because everything starts to cost more and more thorium. Promoting your units, upgrading the buildings themselves. So like when I go to upgrade, this pump, I'm gonna need thorium for that. Each of the turrets now are gonna require thorium. So the harvester is more important once you hit level, like I said, command center at level 6. Then the power plant and the transformers. So with a command center level 4, transformers level 1. With a command center 5, transformers level 2. With a command center 6, transformers level 3. And whatever power plant you need to get to those, that's what you upgrade it to. I don't remember it off the top of my head for the lower levels, but that's what you need for the transformers. Then the mines. So the mines themselves, you want to max those out completely, but don't upgrade the mine field, because you just don't need more than the 10 charges at this point. I mean, especially if you're active daily and you can just refill them. So don't waste the experience doing that. That's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, shoot me a message. But this and the list of the max levels for each of those will be posted in the T2 channel. So hope this helps. Good luck.